Hey, Brando Figure here. I'm going to be talking about a wish list, and this time I'll be going over a specific company in each video. I did put together a wish list for Mafex, and at the making of this video, they are already revealing new Mafex figures, upcoming Mafex figures, and they look interesting. Right now, I want to go over Kaiyodo wish list. There is a San Diego Comic-Con that starts at July 26th. And I really don't know if Kaiyodo will be there to reveal new figures. So I'm just going to put a wish list of Kaiyodo figures, Revoltech figures for now. They're kind of weird with name brands when it comes to general items that are not action figures. Then they're just Kaiyodo products. But if they are making action figures, then they're called Kaiyodo Revoltech. If they're making superhero action figures, then they're under Amazing Yamaguchi with Kaiyodo Revoltech. They have made action figures other than superheroes like Disney characters, which puts them under Revoltech, just Revoltech, and not Amazing Yamaguchi. Amazing Yamaguchi are made for anime and comic book characters only. So I'm going to start with characters other than superheroes. And then I will go over superheroes. Now that we got over the weird title and name brands, now let's talk about Disney characters. I want them to make a bunch of Disney characters, and they have made a bunch of Disney characters like Stitch, Mickey Mouse, some Toy Story characters, and even Nightmare Before Christmas characters like Jack Skellington, which is kind of nuts. So the first Disney characters, I'm going to go with the title, and then I'll talk about the characters, specific characters from each movie, like Disney movie or cartoon shows or whatever. The first one I'm thinking of is Lion King. So Lion King, I want them to make Scar and Simba. Why not? They would look really awesome. They have made the Wasp or the Hornet or something, and a beetle. So they have no excuse to make complicated action figures based on like animals, like a bear or a lion or a tiger or a wolf. I mean, they should make those. They will make good money from that. I'm serious. So anyway, back to Lion King. They can definitely pull off some really accurate looking characters from Lion King, which are Simba and Scar. And I think they will do a really good job on those. Kind of like how they did for Amazing Yamaguchi Flash and Reverse Flash. So they can make Lion King, Simba, and Scar, which have the same body molds, just different head sculpt. You know, just something to think about. The next one I want to talk about is Tarzan. Okay, I want to talk about Tarzan, and when it comes to Tarzan, I think they can do just Tarzan himself and nothing else. No other character, maybe a gorilla, maybe, but I think Tarzan is good enough, and I think they can do a really good job with Tarzan. He's a very flexible character. So I think they should definitely make one for Tarzan. And I always thought that Cheetah looks so badass in that cartoon. They should definitely make that one too. I would love that. Next one is Beauty and the Beast. I know what you're thinking. That's for girls. Yes, I know. But I just like that one character, and that is Beast. And I would like him in the ragged clothes with a cape. And then another one with a formal dancing suit. So I think they should make those. And it would sell really well, I bet you. And if it does sell well, I think they might make Belle from that movie. Who knows? Next is Hercules. I know he's sort of like a superhero. You can actually kind of put him under Amazing Yamaguchi as well, because he's kind of a superhero, but he's still a Disney character, and I think they can do a really, really good job with Hercules. It would be amazing if they made the bad guy, which is Hades. I think they would do a really good job with that one too. They don't even need to give him legs, because he's wearing a robe and stuff. So it should be really easy to make. And I think they should definitely make Pegasus. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's a horse with wings, the white horse with blue hair and the wings. That one looks absolutely awesome. Can you imagine that as an action figure? Whew, amazing. Next one I want them to make is Aladdin. And obviously they can make Aladdin, like a thief version of Aladdin. And I would like Genie for sure. I mean, that Genie would be amazing, and Genie would be amazing as an action figure from Kaiyodo, for real. Okay, now that we're done with Disney characters, now let's move on and talk about Amazing Yamaguchi figures, which consists of comic book and anime characters. Even video game characters too, apparently, because they just made Ryu and Ayane from Dead or Alive games. So, Ninja Gaiden, yeah. And so, anyway, the first thing I'm gonna put on the list is the X-Men. So, just any X-Men characters that Amazing Yamaguchi missed out. They already did Magneto, and they did Wolverine, and they did Gambit. They did Cable and Psylocke. Where is Storm? Where is Rogue? Where is Jubilee? Where is Beast? Where is freaking Cyclops? Hello? Where is Cyclops? And that Magneto, it looks outdated. It looks old. Same thing with Wolverine. So they need to update these figures into 2.0. So I was thinking for Magneto, they can do an updated look, more modern appearance of Magneto, without the trunks, the purple trunks. So I think it will look cool, and I think they should update Wolverine into a classic outfit, not the astonishing version. They should give him trunks, and it could be brown suit Wolverine or tiger stripe Wolverine, either one of these. Yeah, and with updated head sculpt, I think they'll knock it out of the park when it comes to Wolverine. They need to do more. They were doing so well with the first one. They gotta make another one with better arms. Also, I want them to make Cyclops. I don't know why they haven't made him. And that's pretty nuts, because he's pretty important character. And they skipped on Storm. And when it comes to Storm, I prefer classic outfit, classic appearance with long, wavy white hair, not a stupid mohawk. Please don't put her in a stupid mohawk. Just any version, but with long, wavy white hair. That's what I want when it comes to Storm. And give her a beefy body, make her thick. Give her a thick, voluptuous body. Kind of like how they did for Harley Quinn. They should do something like that for Storm. The next X-Men I want them to make is Rogue, obviously. That Rogue, no cloth goods when it comes to a jacket, okay? Please, make it plastic. Make her jacket plastic, okay? I want her to be super articulated. Just give her a jacket, give her a headband. Because it's amazing Yamaguchi. I think they would do a head sculpt that looks just like that. Their figures have a lot of anime influence. I mean, Mafix is just not it. They didn't do it. They didn't do it right. Do one that looks like, kind of like Mondo, what Mondo did with Rogue. Make that, please. Amazing Yamaguchi, please make that. Yeah, so I'm pretty surprised that they haven't made those characters. I mean, that's pretty a long time. I mean, I feel they are way overdue. I mean, there's Beast and Jubilee, and they forgot about that. And Jean Grey, too. Like the Phoenix, even. It's pretty shocking they have not made those since they made the other ones, like Magneto and Gambit and Wolverine. Okay, now the next one I want them to make is the armored New 52 Lex Luthor. Because they just made New 52 Superman, might as well make a supervillain for Superman, you know? Kind of like in yin and yang kind of thing. Kind of like Batman and Joker, the Flash and Reverse Flash, you know? Spider-Man and Venom, or Carnage. So, like, that sort of thing. So, armored New 52 Lex Luthor, and I want this exact outfit. I want it to look like that. And I think that looks really good. And if they make one, I will order 2 or 3 copies of that. Because there's not a lot of Lex Luthor action figures. I mean, it is so rare to see a Lex Luthor action figure, which is really weird. Magico, DC Universe Classics, DC Icons, DC Multiverse, like rarely any Lex Luthor figure. There's one Lex Luthor in DC Multiverse line from McFarlane. There needs to be more than that. He just made only one. Just one, maybe 2, that's it. But it's with the exact same face. It's so weird. He made a whole bunch of Joker action figures. He made like probably 10, maybe 15 Jokers. But not one. Not more than one Lex Luthor. That is just strange. They even made 2 Penguin, or three versions of Penguin action figures. Like, what sense does that make? Lex Luthor is like really well known. Like, everybody knows who he is. It's really strange. The next figure I want them to make, which is another Superman, and this time it is My Adventures with Superman anime. And because they make anime characters that look like anime characters, I think My Adventures with Superman is like right up their alley. Like a lot of their characters, they will be on board by making even all of them even. But one thing, 2 characters I want them to make from My Adventures of Superman are Superman and Supergirl. These are the 2 I want them to make. And I think they will knock it out of the park for real. Because these faces, it's right there. That's their thing. That's what they do. And I think they definitely should make one. At least one more. But this time, with a classic suit, this is a good excuse. I think they should do it. Really. It's a no-brainer. Now, the next action figure I want them to make would be the Dragonball Z line. But don't make all the characters from Dragon Ball Z like they did. Like SH Figuarts did. Don't do that. Don't fall in that rabbit hole. Just 4 main characters. And then I'm good. I'm done. Because these guys are expensive. So, I want them to make Goku. I want them to make Goku, the classic Goku. And make sure you include the Super Saiyan hair. And the Dragon Ball blast effect. So make that. It would be amazing. I mean, he is super flexible. Kind of a no-brainer to make one, honestly. The next one I want them to make is Dragon Ball Z Piccolo. Piccolo would be perfect. Imagine the white cloth that they did for Moon Knight. Do that for Piccolo. And give him the cross arm effect. And, just, and the stretchy arms. And all these, superpowers. Just imagine that. It would be amazing. And the next one I want them to make is, of course, Vegeta. You gotta make Vegeta, So if they make Piccolo and Goku, they should definitely make Vegeta. Also, just like Goku, Vegeta needs to come with the Super Saiyan hair, obviously, and a lot of blast effects. And now, the next one I want them to make is Freiza. He's my favorite supervillain. I wanted to get one from SH Figure Arts, but that looks way too small. And I prefer the Dragon Stars scale. I think I have to get one soon. I just forgot about that one. But anyway. Amazing Yamaguchi Freiza would be really nice. Very articulated. Probably more articulated than the SS Figure Arts one. For now, I may have to just cope with the Dragon Stars version. Because that's an ideal scale for me. So hopefully they'll make Freiza. And make sure when they make Freiza, make sure he has a really, really, really shiny purple domes. That would be incredible. It will look absolutely gorgeous. Now I want to talk about video game characters. They just made some video game characters, which is Ninja Gaiden Ryu, and they teased Ayane, which is nuts because when I first saw them, I was so excited because I thought they were making Dead or Alive game characters, but it seems like it was only for the Ninja Gaiden game, and I got a little disappointed because nobody ever makes Dead or Alive video game characters. Not even Storm Collectibles, which is really weird. So anyway, because they made Ninja Gaiden, Ryu, and Ayane, I'm hoping they go far and beyond and make different characters from a different video game. And I think they'll pull it off really well, and I hope they'll make Dead or Alive fighters. The first thing I want them to make is Jann Lee. He's kind of a Bruce Lee ripoff, and that guy, he has amazing moves. And oh my goodness, I played as Jann Lee way too many times. They have to make this guy. He would make such a cool looking action figure, for real. And the next one I want them to make is Kasumi. She is really well known for the Dead or Alive community, because of her big boobs. So please, Amazing Yamaguchi, don't hold back. Expose it, give her boobs, cleavage, and big butts, and, just make attractive, sexy looking figures. I mean, they could do that with Catwoman and Harley Quinn. So why not? Just make her sexy, and that'll be awesome. And it's right up their alley. I mean, they always make anime-looking characters, so it works. It's right there. They can do it. And I want them to make Ayane, another one, another Ayane, but with a big bow on her back. I don't know. It's so unique. It's really like, when I look at this, I just immediately think of Dead or Alive game. So they gotta make that for sure. Alright, that's it for my wish list. And honestly, these are all the figures I want them to make, and they would look absolutely amazing if they made those. And I would buy all of them. All of them. I would go broke. So hopefully, they'll just do a few of these over the span of 5 years or so. But these are what I really want. What about you? What do you want them to make? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you want to watch more. See you next time.